beware of the lazy mechanic epidemic. Okay, that's maybe a little harsh. Let's call it the unresourceful mechanic epidemic. Those who can replace a part, but not solve a problem. And believe me, there's a big distinction between the two. When it comes to the cost to maintain or repair your car, there's a massive difference between them, as you'll see stepping through this video. So, last week, right, I'm talking to this subscriber, and he gets speaking about this little Renault Clio that he's got, 2010 model, been a great car, he tells me. His wife still uses it daily, and it owes them nothing. Cheap to service, not too complex. Okay, it's got over 100k on the clock now, but still runs great. Lots of life left in it. Classic, cheap car, bangernomics success story. Love to hear it. Anyway, past month they start to notice a small leak has formed underneath it. So they get it into their local garage to track it down, get it put right. Turns out it's coming from the damper that sits on the clutch pipe. Now, if you're not familiar with this, Renault built these in lots of their different models. Essentially, this damper, it was there to give smoother clutch actuation, a smoother clutch pedal, basically. The problem is, it's become a bit of an Achilles heel as these models have aged. They're prone to leaks. And as he found out when the garage came back to him, these dampers are really quite thin on the ground now. For these older Clios, they have essentially become a bit obsolete. You just can't get your hands on them. And it's, you know, not like it's a universal part, it's built into the actual clutch line. So, he goes off and he checks with Renault himself, see if they've got maybe some old stock somewhere. He checks online, checks all the usual places, still comes up empty-handed. Meanwhile, the garage are saying, well, if you can't get the part, nothing we can do. We can't fix it. Now, if you're like me, and you're used to fixing up older cars, right? You're used to getting on the spanners. I need you to take that petrol head mindset off for a moment and consider how Joe Public would look at this situation. For someone with, you know, no mechanical knowledge or enthusiasm, they could quite easily interpret this as, you know, it's done, it's the end, curtains for that car. The garage say it can't be fixed, the part's obsolete, so it must just be the end, unrepairable. The idea that a good car with an engine that still runs well, you know, rust-free body, tidy interior, you know, the whole bit, would be scrapped because of one single component is honestly sickening. Yet I guarantee it's happening at least a few times a week now. Now, in the case of this little Clio, the owner did have a bit of mechanical experience, so he knew to chop out that damper and just replace it with a bit of pipe. And it's been working fine ever since, totally leak-free. That is exactly the kind of job that a more resourceful mechanic would have offered. See where I'm going with this? If you're going to run a slightly older car, there's going to need to be a degree of initiative, resourcefulness, ingenuity. Those of us who, you know, we're through and through car guys, for those of us, it comes somewhat naturally because we've been doing it for years. You know, if you're building something for the track, something high performance, or let's say you're doing an unusual engine swap, you know, the parts don't always come right off the shelf. It's not like we can, you know, just call up the manufacturer and get specific parts. Often, we're improvising with what we can get our hands on. That same mindset, that's going to become mandatory for the everyday utilitarian transport that we all rely upon as specific parts like this clutch damper dry up or just become more and more expensive as the parts become more sparse. That ingenuity, it doesn't necessarily need to come from you. If you're just the kind of person, you know, I'm not a hands-on guy at all, then it can be your local mechanic. But that's exactly my point. Not all mechanics are equal, far from it. There are brilliant, inventive mechanics out there that seem to be able to come up with a solution to just about anything. I've worked with a few of them. On the flip side, there are also mechanics who have no such interest in going out of their way to find solutions. We refer to them as binary mechanics, where, you know, if the correct OEM part isn't there, if the correct tool isn't on hand, if it isn't a full moon, then nope, can't fix it, Computer says no. Give you another example, right? I bought a little Civic this week. As some of you know, I'll pick these up, I'll do a bit of restoration work on them, then I offer them for sale to subscribers. Anyway, really nice car, really low mileage, body, paint, perfect. But on the last MOT, it's got what has become quite a common advisory on these Mark 9 Civics, which was a slight blow in the exhaust. And, look, I've seen thousands of these things. I could already tell you exactly where that blow was the moment we turned the key. Without going into the details too much, Honda basically fitted this little heat shield near the front of the exhaust on these. What happens is the weld will rot and then a crack will form in the exhaust. Problem is the owner had been told it needed a whole new centre section of exhaust, which is where this weld is. If you're looking at it by the book, from flange to flange, it's a new centre section. Thing is, that's like £500 with labour. And honestly, I think that might have been partly the reason why he was selling this car. So I get it back to the workshop, confirm what I thought it was, and it's here actually. We cut it out. There's the heat shield I'm talking about, and you'll see, hopefully it comes across on camera, the crack running along where the weld should be. So we cut this out. You can see the extent of metal that we had to remove, not a lot at all. And given the rest of the exhaust was solid, we just put a sleeve on it, couple clamps. Total cost, call it £10 and a cup of tea. Okay, it's not as drastic as that Clio, which was on the verge of being off to the scrapyard, but this is my point. A good mechanic will save you even on the basics like this. My advice would be, look at the repairs that are being suggested to you. Is there evidence that they're trying to keep costs low and repair parts where they can, or are they, just firing the parts cannon at your car? As cars get more and more complex, the people who can find workarounds and creative fixes, they're only going to become more valuable. Manufacturers love to pack in these connected systems now, which is why we often see cascading failures. One thing goes wrong and it leads to another, that leads to another, that leads to another. Someone who can pinpoint and isolate where that issue lies and come up with creative ways around it, it's exactly what we're all going to need. Now, if you're new to this, as I know many viewers are, you're just ditching the car payments, simplifying your life, escaping the automotive slavery, do know that all our channel viewers get 20% off Vehicle Score HPI checks. They're a sponsor of this channel, and it's the check that I use personally whenever I'm going off to buy a used car, that Civic included. Now, as ever, thank you so much for watching. Take care, folks, and I'll see you in a few days' time.